both of these parties, it has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So, it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Another rendition of this never-ending feud. It will never lose its significance. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. And he's cut it out. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it'll be interesting to see what Matheus Cunha will be scheming up here, Peter. He's a lovely link-up man who can take on all sorts of creative roles, and his ball carrying and dribbling skills are top drawer. I think he'd be the first to admit that his finishing needs a little work, but he's a big player in this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now it's Doku. Drives it in.
Well played and well cleared.
Probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Stones cuts out the pass. Bernardo Silva. Šeško. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Matheus Cunha's cross. Bruno Fernandes! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Has a look and plays it forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Serves up a cross. Matheus Cunha. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Haaland. In with the challenge. Matheus Cunha. And that is a little undercooked. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Maguire gets over and intercepts. Now, can they get him away? And that pass just didn't quite work. Donnarumma sends that a long way. Doku threads one in. Lovely, now then. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. Played for Stones. Marmoush. Ugarte did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bruno Fernandes. That's good vision. And he's straight offside. Aims beyond the defence. Marmoush. Bayindir gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Lovely pass, but can he get there? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nicely shaped ball. It's played through for him. He's free, he has got space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Lisandro Martinez has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. That has not gone well. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nice looking ball. Played out wide. Looking for the run. He has a look up. And they're back on the ball again. Tries to play it through.
There will be
That's
one
really well
at a
manoeuvred.
time.
And he was quick to react. Bruno Fernandes. Šeško. It's a searching pass. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
That was the first
Well, it
half.
has been
Let's hope the
confrontational,
boys can turn
combative,
it up for the
competitive.
second.
Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Knocks it into space. Mazraoui with the clearance. Donnarumma punts it upfield. Rodri. Can he get it through? Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bruno Fernandes. It'll be a throw-in. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Šeško. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's been played through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Great chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot's on here. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And it's Ugarte. Rodri does well to get it
The
back.
attendance for this match was
And now they can spring out of
72,350.
defence. Mazraoui spots it and intercepts. Stones kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, that's been intercepted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bruno Fernandes. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Now it's Haaland. Matheus Nunes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's a sharp little ball here. Stones is the guilty party there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gehi clears. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. And the finish! It's there! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Matheus Cunha. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Foden. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement.
Tries from distance. Gave it a go, but off target. And that has put paid to that. Matheus Cunha.
There will be 3 minutes
It's
added
Bruno
time.
Fernandes. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bruno Fernandes. Lovely feet. Ugarte. And Casemiro. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Stones gets rid without sophistication.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's let fly! That's that, the end. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Šeško voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games
And
where
another
the result
fantastic win for the
justifies
boys today.
whatever
Thank
means.
you very
Just
much
look
for
at
your
the
support.
players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.